So dozens of protesters rallying against a Moms for Liberty town hall right here in New York City last night. The controversial parental rights group addressing the state of education in the nation's largest school district. But rather than a thoughtful discussion, the event sparked those protests. Our next guest was there inside moderating the town hall, and she joins us now. Tiffany Justice is here, co-founder of Moms for Liberty. Tiffany, good to have you here.
Thanks for having me,
What happened there last night?
Well, I mean, even walking into the town hall, it was really mind-blowing. There were people standing outside. I tried to have a conversation. I invited them up to hear about what's happening in New York City public schools, where only a quarter of kids are learning to read are reading on grade level, and they didn't want to come up. And then I saw a tweet later in the night where someone was saying, anything they're talking about in there, we don't want to hear about. And that's the truth. The system in New York is failing to teach kids how to read, and nobody out there, including Manhattan Borough President Mark Levine, wanted to really hear about it.
What is it that they're so against, a group of moms wanting to talk about the future of children?
I think that they're against us telling the truth, that the public education system in America is failing kids. So in New York, you spend $40,000 per student. If you have 25 kids in the class, it's $1 million. $1 million per classroom is being spent, and yet only a quarter of kids are learning how to read. 11% of black children learning how to read.
And sadly, what they're doing is they're passing them through the system. They're lowering the bar just to keep graduating them. And there's some of these high school graduates aren't even reading at third grade level. I mean, you can look at the report cards. They're public information. You can look at them all over the country, and that is happening. This is the town hall. I believe Ainsley was at the town hall, and this is just some of what we heard. Listen here.
I'm here to see what Moms for Liberty is about, and anything that has to do with protecting our children.
Parents in New York City have been disenfranchised. We've never had a seat at the table.
I'm worried about our parental rights being taken away. You know, I'm worried about the government having the last say when it comes to our children.
I mean, people showed up because they care and they see what's happening here.
We had two members of the Community Education Council, which is like New York City's school board for District 2, where the event was held. They came out and they talked about the concerns that they have, some of the things that they hoped that the city would do to improve education. I am going on Joy Reid tonight on MSNBC.
Wait, what? Stop the presses. Okay. How's that going to go?
I said I'd debate Randi Weingarten, and Joy said that she would moderate. So I said, okay, I'm in, right? We need to have honest conversations about what's happening with our kids so we can try to find ways to work together. But the truth is that Randi doesn't care about the education of our kids, and she's not going to show up, but I'll be there, and I'm going to be telling the truth about the fact that the American public education system spent over $800 billion last year, and our kids are not doing well.
It's just a brutal reality for so many, and so many of these parents who felt like their hands were tied to be able to get their kids in school during the pandemic. And Randi Weingarten, she was in the driver's seat of a lot of those decisions. Meanwhile, this is the New York Post op-ed this morning. Why are our elected officials threatened by a parent town hall with these protests last night, but completely nonchalant when actual extremist radicals calling for the extermination of Jews are holding New York City hostage by riding across major thoroughfares, shutting down bridges and tunnels and airports? Reasonable question to be asked. Meanwhile, these are New York grades 3 through 8 test scores for 2023. On the ELA assessment data, the proficiency rate, Tiffany, this is incredible. I mean, this is an emergency, 51.7%. The math assessment below 50? I mean, why are there not red flags everywhere and like a DEFCON 5 to help these kids?
Because the teachers' unions are the foot soldiers of the Democratic Party. And we've got a real problem in America where teachers' unions are running our country, and it needs to stop. And parents have to be the ones to draw the boundary between school and home. And I promise you, nobody's going to fight for anything like a mom is going to fight for her kids. And that's why we're so passionate about fighting for the future of children in America.
I know that you are out there on the front lines and you are fighting this fight. We'll see you tonight. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.